Okay, so with that said, let's get started. The energy or the theme of the month for you, dear Aquarius. And this is represented by the Fire Fairy card. Is creative action optimism. This month is all about you taking action, is you taking a more creative approach for you to be more optimistic, for you to believe, for you to know that this month is all about tremendous transformation for you, that is all about positive things. In order for these things to come into fruition, you just have to remain in an optimist state, in a positive state. Remember positive thoughts, visualize, be creative, take creative action, take action, go for the things that you want to achieve this month. Okay, so it's all about positivity, creativity, enthusiasm, just going for it. Okay, now you are entering the month, and this is represented by the Love card, and this card for me represents that you have reached a state in your journey where you are confident enough that you realize that everything around you is connected, that you are connected to everyone, and that you are love, that you are a being of love, and that you have a lot of love to offer others, and that you have realized that in order for others to love you, you realize that you needed to love yourself more. So it's you're entering the month with extreme self-love for you, with extreme confidence. It's a time of you knowing that you deserve the love that you have graciously and so freely have tried to give others. You deserve that love yourself, and that you are willing to continue to give that love to yourself, but at the same time you're not going to settle for anything less than you deserve. You are entering this month with a very empowered energy. You have come to terms into your feminine power, in the sense that you're not going to accept anything less than the best, and that it took you some time for you to realize, but you finally realize it. And this in turn is going to open up so many more things for you, because you know that you are placing and you will be placing some boundaries, and that anyone that doesn't serve your highest good, or that is not going to benefit you in any way, that basically they could take the highway. Okay, so the potentials for this month, as represented by the Fool card, is that you is for you to continue to work on that, and for you to realize, and to continue to realize, that you have so much magic, and that you have so much to give, and that all the signs and all the synchronicities, that destiny is all at play here, that all the signs, all the messages from your guides, they're all coming to play this month, and it's like you're finally gonna see what they meant all along. You're finally going to realize that you are a spiritual being living a human experience, and that in order for you to continue to do that, you need to continue to love yourself, and you need to continue to believe in yourself. But not only yourself, you need to also believe in spirit, and to believe that that there's magic all around you. You just have to be open to it, and you just have to be open to receive, but at the same time, for you to not overgive either, for you not to yes, for you to love unconditionally at the same time, but for you to always love unconditionally you first. Remember, you come first. The love that you are giving others so freely, you need to start with yourself, and you need to continue to give that love to yourself. Okay. Now the focus for this month for you, and represented by the Fortune Wheel card, is for you to continue to focus on all the blessings that you have, for you to focus on all the good things that you have accomplished so far. Basically this month I see a turnaround. It's like a 180 in your life. It's a month of huge transformation for you, in the sense, that your fortune is really turning around this month. You're going from coming to a place where where you felt like things weren't working out for you. This month is all about transformation. This month is all about destiny is huge. Is huge this month. Destiny, all the things that are destined for you are going to happen for you this month. For some of you, a lot of things that are destined for you, a lot of things that are meant for you are going to happen this month. And it's because you took a stand. It's because you are coming into this month with a more empowered attitude, that you are realizing, that you can do it. You are realizing that, that yes, it's beautiful that you have so much to give others, but at the same time, you deserve the best as well, and you deserve to have all the good fortune, and you deserve to have all these blessings as well that you are so generously giving to others. Okay. Now the moon represents where you've been in the past, and this is a reminder, for you that you have worked so much, that a lot of things that needed to come, that needed to show up, a lot of things that were in the shadows, did come. You had some sort of realizations. You had illumination. A lot of truths came up front. A lot of things that were hidden, a lot of things that were in the dark came for you to discover them, and for you to make a choice in your life, and this is also a reminder of how much you've released, how much you have let go in your life. This is just letting you know that that's in the past, and that you have released so much, and just by you doing that, it's paid off, because like look at what's happening this month for you. It's a month of illumination. It's a month of transformation. It's a month of positive, things coming into fruition for you, and that's because you finally, decided, to leave the past behind, and and even if that man, to come to terms with certain things that were painful, or that you didn't want to see at one point or another, you did it, and it happened, and you learned from it, and you are so much better for it. Okay. Now the Ace of Air represents the strengths for this month. It represents what you need to strengthen, and this card is just letting you know to continue working on believing on yourself. Continue to believe in yourself, continue to continue to believe, continue to realize that everything around you, like I said, has magic, that everything around you is is divinely guided, and that you have so much to look forward to, that it's okay for you to daydream. It's okay for you to know that that everything is possible, to know that all the things that you have wanted for a long time, they are possible, and they are possible because you release the doubts, because you release the fears, because you realize that you have so much to be proud of, that you have so much to live for, that you still have so much to look forward to. So continue with that, continue with that energy of transformation. Continue with that energy of knowing, that, like I said, destiny is at play, and that your life, and that your life and the things that are destined and that are meant for you, they are happening for you this month. Okay. The Ace of Fire, represents what you can expect in the near future, or I would say for the end of the month, mid-month, end of the month. And the Ace of Fire is just, once again, signifying, how much you have to look forward to, and how much your work is going to pay off, how much your hard work is going to pay off. You are shining, you are shining, you are shining, and your life is shining, and your life, it's going to be so much more positive, and you have so much to look forward to, and you just have nothing to, you have nothing to worry about, because there's a lot of prosperity, and there's a lot of abundance, and there's a sense of, like I said, good fortune for you this month, and this represents that as well. Now, the 10 of Earth, once again, represents, being in a place of stability, being in a place of mastery, being in a place of financial stability, being in, having abundance in your life. So if you had issues with money, or if you were struggling in terms of your finances, or in terms of your career, or in terms of your job, the 10th of Earth is just, it's just letting you know that, because you have believed, and because you believed in yourself, and because you transform your life around, you are on your way of mastering your life, and you're on the way of mastering every aspect of your life, especially in terms of your financial stability and in terms of abundance. Okay. Now, the Emperor represents for you, a figure of authority, and it represents that it's okay for you to follow the rules. It's okay for you to rely, and for you to believe, and for you to trust in people that have some sort of authority in your life. I know that sometimes, you want to be kind of like a rebel with a cause, without a cause, but the Emperor is kind of like signifying that, that in order for you to continue mastering your life, you do need to, trust somebody in authority. This is a great month for you to, for business transactions, for instance, for you to, if you were thinking of going back to school, you're not gonna have issues in terms of doing things by the rules. You are going to, like I said, it's a month of abundance and great prosperity for you. So just trust and believe, that there are people, in authority that that they do want to help you, and that they do want the best for you, and that are there, to guide you and to give you guidance if you need it, and if you want to, take things further in your lives in terms of business transactions, in terms of scholarships, in terms of just dealing with people in authority or dealing with institutions. This is a great month, that is very suitable for you to take that step and to take those steps in terms of that. Now, the Justice card represents, your hopes and your fears. And this is just letting you know that, like I said, you have finally come to a place of balance. You have come to a place of harmony. You have come to a place where things are finally aligning. I mean, this month is, it's like a full 180, turn for you from like past months, where things were shaky and you were in very unstable grounds. This month is all about stability for you. It's all about mastering things. It's all about abundance and prosperity. And the Justice card is just letting you know that finally the things that you were hoping for, they have come to an alignment, and they have come into a full balance for you as well. So you just have to continue trusting yourself, and to continue to have trust in others as well. That nobody's out to get you, and that that you are safe, to move ahead and to move forward. Now, the Two of Air represents what you can expect towards the end of the month. And this is just simply, just signifies a time where you're going to be faced with some uncertainties. You're going to be faced with you're going to have to make a choice. And to me, the Two of Air represents you kind of like being in this moment of feeling independent, of you feeling very free. But something is going to happen at the end of the month that is going to make you question that. It's going to make you feel very uncertain, because there's a possibility that that your twin flame might come back into your life at the end of the month, and so you're going to be faced with with making a choice. You're going to be faced with choosing to be with this person, to be with your twin flame or your divine soulmate, or are you going to continue living the life that you have been living, being independent, being confident, and being happy on your own. So I do see that for you happening for the end of the month. Okay, so let's see what the individual cards and the messages are for you for this month. See what we have for your love life for this month. Okay, so we have that strengthening bonds. And this card for me signifies, you reaching out, or possibly other people reaching out, whether it's family, whether it's, friends, whether it's, your twin flame or your divine soulmate. It is showing me that, that you are ready, to move forward, and that you are ready for these connections to be stronger, and that they're ready as well. So it's a great month where, like I said, the realization that you had to love yourself first, and that you had to, become stronger in your self-love. It's definitely paying off, because you are going to be attracting these connections back. You're going to be you're going to make sure that that they are stronger, and that they are where you need them to be, so it's definitely a very positive card for you. Okay, let's see what we have for your health and your well-being. Okay, so we have the creativity card, and the message is imagination, expression, originality, and passion, which goes perfect with with the theme of the month, and which is creativity and optimism and taking action. So just continue imagining, just continue focusing on the things that you want to achieve. Just be free to express yourself, remain true to yourself as you have been. Express yourself, with the things that you need to express to others, and just find creative ways, as well. If you've been thinking about taking a class, for instance, a dance class, or if you've been thinking about taking art classes, or something that is going to help you release that creativity, or that is going to help those creative juices flow, then definitely go for it. It's a great month for you to do that as well. Okay, let's see what we have for your life purpose. Okay, so we have the writing card. You heal, you're inspired, you teach and entertain with the words you write. So this is great. So if you've been thinking of pursuing a career in which with your words, you inspired others, whether it's you've been thinking about writing a book, for instance, go for it. Like I said, this is a great month for creativity, for you to expand, those creative juices that you have, or that you've been holding back, or that you've been hiding from others. Write a book, write a blog, for instance, create a blog. Your words, your wisdom, your knowledge inspires and teaches others, and people, listen to you, and people learn from you. So, like I said, go for it. And lastly, a message from the archangels. Okay, so 2 cards flew for you. The decision card, Archangel Jophiel, and then it says release yourself from that which holds you back and need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. And the Star card, which is a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. There you go. So like I said, it's all about believing in yourself this month, and you've done such a great job in that. And like I said, at the end of a difficult situation, this month is all very positive for you. It's a turnaround. It's a 180. It's a month of transformation. And then the decision is, you have to make a decision. And I feel like this is more towards the end of the month, like I said, where you're going to be facing some uncertainties in your life, and you're going to have to make a decision. So, you just have to, you have to release whatever is holding you back. You have to let go of things, people, situations that are not for your highest good, and you have to release the worry if it's still holding you back from making a decision. Just let it go. Release whatever you need to release, okay?